Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is Pepper and Pine, and today I'm answering your questions. If you want to participate in this series, all you have to do is leave your question down in the comment section below. Today's question comes from The Modest Life, and she asked this question via Instagram. Her question is, do you do a Saints Heroes unit in grade 2 and incorporate any Muslim saints or heroes? So this is a really good question. Now, we are a Muslim family and we do really love the Waldorf curriculum, and so we do incorporate that curriculum into our homeschool, but on many occasions I do make it suit our family by changing the stories or even the order in which some of the lessons are presented. So for grade 2, I found this to be a little bit more challenging than some of the other grades to incorporate, sorry, there's a mosquito on me. I'm recording this video in my sister's little cabin homeschool room. I am currently in Alaska and I do live in Southern California, so this is quite different for me. Anyway, so for grade 2, I found this to be a little bit more challenging to incorporate some of our Islamic stories into the curriculum. And in the past, I have used some of the Native American stories because that is also an option for grade 2. In grade 2 and into grade 3, 4, and 5, you're going to have stories of the saints and heroes, and then stories of the Hebrew tales and Moses or Prophet Musa. And then you'll have Norse mythology, Greek mythology, and Roman mythology. And so all of those stories provide they're rich in the fantastical, they're rich in things that are somewhat surreal, and they do still contain a lot of lessons. Now, for us as a Muslim family, I have wanted to include stories that are also relevant for us, both culturally and religiously. And so while I do have ideas on which kinds of stories to incorporate throughout the years, I don't know how well they are in line with the Waldorf curriculum. So the stories that I have incorporated in the past are the previous prophets for grade 1, at a time when you would typically be using the folk tales and fairy tales for grade 1. For grade 2, in the past, I've included stories from our seerah, or the companions of the prophet. They make really great hero stories. For grade 3, I have done Prophet Musa, and I've just used resources, or rather sources, that are from our Islamic hadith and the Quran rather than other sources. In grade 4, when we're moving into the mythologies, it's an opportunity for us to focus on, once again, the companions of the prophet, because I feel like they are the ideal that we are striving for, and of course our own prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. But that is the ideal that we are going for, and those stories are rich with lessons, and in some way they provide a hero role model that children and adults can aspire to. And there are other opportunities as you move into grade 5, 6, and 7, and 8, where you can then look at history from around the world and see the Muslim contributions to science, to art, technology, and more. So that's just kind of a basic way to take stories that are already existing in the Waldorf curriculum and find alternatives that are drawn from our own Islamic religion and from maybe whatever culture you're from. It's a good opportunity to add those stories. I still, however, do like the Native American tales, and we have used them in the past for grade 2, but often I find that grade 2 for me happens to be a more challenging grade to alter and include the stories that we want to. And so often I will do a really rich first grade, and that takes a little bit longer than that 1 year. And then we'll move into some early parts of grade 3 and continue with practicing our grammar and our math in grade 2. And of course, nature studies and a lot of play and outdoor activities, and that kind of bridges the gap between grades 1 and 3, so that we still get a grade 2, but it's not quite as structured as the other grades. So I hope that you enjoyed this look at how we incorporate our Islamic studies and our Islamic religion, or Islam as a religion, into grade 2. I hope that you enjoyed this. I would love to hear your thoughts on the kinds of stories that you include. And if you'd like to check out some of the other Q&A videos in this series, you can tap on the screen right now. That link is also in the description box below. If you would like to participate, all you have to do is leave your question down in the comments section below. And if you'd like to see how we're homeschooling on a daily basis, you can find me on Instagram at Pepper and Pine.